Welcome to Sacred Wandering with Kira Brinton. My friend, this is a corner of the world where time stops, where the noise in our minds quiet, where we have soft hearts and we open our palms and we ask. This is a place where we receive. I invite you to join me as we wander through the sacred together. Welcome to Sacred Wandering. Good morning, my love. I'm in my Miami apartment, hotel. I mean, it is an apartment at this point. I live here 1 week a month. And everybody at the hotel knows me. And it's like coming home every time. And it's like coming home every time I walk around the corners. And there's a peace and there's a joy that lives for me in Miami. And I'm grateful to be here. So we're going to take a nice deep breath in from the crown of our heads. We're going to breathe this light all the way down the body, all the way out through the soles of the feet. We're going to breathe in again. And we're going to breathe out all the way down. Let's do one more breath in. All the way to the tips of your toes. And then I want you to take 3 deep breaths in, even more. And hold it, and hold it, and hold it. And let it go. Shoulders drop all the way down. We're going to call in all of our angels and our guides and into the divine light that they will come and sit with us, that they will be present with us today as we record this episode together, because really it's what we're doing together, right? I'm never really alone. You're always here with me. In all of the many prayer corners. You were with me in Japan. You're with me when I go to Costa Rica, in Miami, on the Sacred Island. You go everywhere with me, and you are a part of these episodes. So we're going to ask for the deep presence of our spiritual team as we do this together. Let's take one more breath in and out. Now, I'm going to read to you a very powerful message. It is quite personal, and I'm struggling because the last month, all of my blessings from God have been extremely personal, and I haven't been able, I'm like, I don't know if I can share these on a podcast. So I think that's also why I have been slow to record, is it's just felt like my messages have been so deeply catered just to me, where before I feel like the messages were a little bit more generic. But even though this one is so personal, I feel really deeply that it is to be shared, because I think that there are many who need these words. So these are the words that I received. Invoke my spirit upon you all day in moments of distress, fear, or doubt. Stop, breathe, and call me in. My presence will overtake the darkness that is looming at your feet. Arise as a glorious queen and priestess that you are. The army is at the wall, but they cannot get you when you are with me. Invoke my spirit upon you all day. In moments of distress, fear, or doubt, stop, breathe, and call me in. My presence will overtake the darkness that is looming at your feet. Arise as a glorious queen and priestess that you are. The army is at the walls, but they cannot get you when you are with me. It's a reminder. It's a reminder for us to not stay in suffering. It's interesting. I've had this thing happen recently where I've met two different people who hated who they worked for. And they just complained about it all the time. Like they hated who they worked for. And this thought came to me. Well, you're choosing it. Like you could quit. You could actually have a completely different life. You're choosing to work for this person. It's like they want the suffering. They want to be able to complain. They're addicted to the suffering, which is very normal for humans. But it's like the same situation right here. God's like, hey, every time you're in fear and distress, just call me in. Like my presence will clear it out. If it's that easy and we're not doing that, then there is some sort of thing we're getting from the fear, the distress, the addiction to the drama, the addiction to the victim energy. Like there's something we're gaining from suffering. Because if it could be this easy, why don't we? And one, because maybe we've never been taught that we could. But two, because we are gaining something from it. And so today, my invitation is for you to pick up whatever it is that keeps suffering around, whatever it is that keeps your fear around, your distress, and we're going to put it into God. And we're going to allow God to transfigure it in the presence of God. Yes? So we're going to pick it up and we're going to put it into God. We're going to ask that God's presence may overfill, surround it, pour through it, bless it, expand light through the corners of these monsters of fear, demons of darkness, doubt, that it may be held and then transformed in God's presence. And then we're going to ask that God will touch our cells, that our cells may match the frequency of Christ, that our cells may match the frequency of the divine, that our cells may match the frequency of God. And as we do so, that we become the queen, the king, the priestess, the priest, the one who rises and walks with a surety because God walks with them. We're going to ask that God will place his hands on our heads to give us a blessing that we may receive the words that we have been called to receive today. And I will be quiet while you pray. Take a nice deep breath in and receive whatever needed to be coming through you today. Receive it into your prayer book. And if you need more time, pause and stay with God. Then we're going to ask with our palms open to the heavens, God, what is the most important thing you need me to do today? And then I like to ask an even more clarity question. If I have a specific goal in mind, I ask, what is my number one goal? What is my number one action I need to do today to get to that goal? So I'm going to let you do that. And then we're going to call on our angels and we're going to put them to work. We're going to give them assignments. Angels, I need you to help me do this, this, and this. I need you to bring in this many clients. I need you to watch over this child. I need you to help me with my fear. I need you to open up pathways for the perfect stage. I need you to open up pathways for the perfect relationship. Invite your angels to partner with you, for they have been summoned by God and given to you as your army, but you must lead them and guide them. They live by the law of agency. And we're just going to breathe in gratitude, sealing this up with so much gratitude. Gratitude for this moment, gratitude for God, gratitude to receive, gratitude for you, gratitude for me, gratitude for all the beauty that lives above and below, within and around. May we walk and breathe with the energy of gratitude. And with that, my love, I thank you for wandering into the sacred with me. And I will see you tomorrow morning, right here in our prayer corner. Thank you, my love, for wandering into the sacred with me today. It is always an honor to hold this space for thousands of us to gather daily in sacred devotion. If you feel called to deepen this practice and join me live, I invite you to be a part of the Sacred Wandering Circle, a private, intimate space where we share our daily blessings in a Facebook group and gather once a month for a live 1-hour session. We come together to bless the body, to pray, and to receive. There is so much power when we unite with others who hold the sacred sacred. If your heart is nudging you, you can find the link in the show notes. And remember, you don't need anyone to help you hear God. You are the conduit. God speaks directly to you. And your prayer corner, it lives within you always.